This summer's been brought to us by Forrest Gump, and life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get on the weather front. Meteorologist Kate Bilo in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere with a clue.
Yes, a little bit of a clue. Siafa, I think the past 3 days were probably the nicest days of the summer so far. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today, not quite as pretty, but it is generally dry and it's not as hot and humid as we may expect early August to be. So we'll take that. The problem is we've got cloud cover and we've got kind of that smoky haze we're looking at outside. You can see out the windows of the Next Weather Sphere. It's looking a little dingy this morning, for lack of a better term. The good news, we don't expect a ton of that smoke to mix down to the surface, so we're not expecting at least widespread air quality issues for most folks. But if you are sensitive to air quality issues, if you're sensitive to particulate matter, things like that, if you have respiratory issues, the very young, the very elderly should try to limit their amount of time out in the air today, just because the air quality is not fantastic. And you can see that haze reflected in the sunrise shot here of Ocean City. The sun now rising in the sky, glinting off the ocean, kind of a hazy sunshine this morning. Still have a lot of people out on the beach, saw some people even out in the water this early. And we're seeing sunshine in many spots, although you're not really able to see it because it's obscured by the haze. It's kind of a strange thing when you're looking at the actual conditions being reported by the airports across the region. They're reporting sunshine because it's not a lot of cloud cover in evidence right now. There will be as we go through the day, but you're seeing that haze and that makes it look cloudy even if it's not. Keep in mind, even if you do have that haze obscuring the sun, harmful UV rays can still reach the ground, so you still need to slather on the sunscreen. It's not going to protect you from getting burned today. Wildfire smoke in the atmosphere. Again, the most notable plume here coming off of the wildfires, which are all the way in central Canada up across Manitoba and Saskatchewan. That plume is mainly to the north, but you can see there's a decent amount of concentration in the atmosphere locally from New York City right down into eastern Pennsylvania. We'll see that kind of lift to the north this afternoon into tonight, but then notice that plume to the north starts to rotate back in off the Atlantic Ocean with an east wind, and tomorrow morning I think we'll see again another round of those smoky, milky, hazy skies, especially for South Jersey, and I do think an air quality alert will probably be issued, a code orange at least, for New Jersey and Delaware tomorrow. We'll keep you posted on that. By tomorrow evening into Thursday morning, we'll start to see the worst of that move on out, and it will start to brighten up at least a little bit. So today, 86 degrees. We're mostly cloudy. Now the cloud cover is courtesy of a system passing by to the south. The smoky, hazy conditions due to those wildfires in central Canada. But when we had the just abysmal air quality conditions last year, again, that was mainly from a fire that was burning in the province of Quebec, which is a lot closer to us. These fires are pretty far away. So that's why it's more an elevated smoky haze than anything we have to worry about for most folks, again, at the surface. Down the shore today, more clouds than sun. You've got some hazy conditions, temperatures near the 80-degree mark. And here is that air quality alert, that code orange, unhealthy for sensitive groups. That's only for eastern Pennsylvania today. We'll let you know if that changes. Sometimes they issue them. These are issued by the individual state departments of environmental protection, so they sometimes pop up at random times throughout the day. We'll let you know if we get any air quality alerts for New Jersey or Delaware. Showers to the south, fizzling and missing us to the south, but that's what's producing the cloud cover. Clouds are going to thin out a little bit from northwest to southeast in the afternoon. You can see that here. This is 7 a.m. Clouds start to break up just a little bit. We may see more sunshine in the afternoon. Couple of sprinkles in the high elevations. Most of us are dry, but even when the sun comes out, it's still kind of that hazy, milky sunshine. And tomorrow, same story. Clouds, a few breaks of sun, still seeing that haze in the atmosphere, but I do think Thursday is brighter. Thursday is a mostly sunny day. There is a breeze off the ocean that'll keep it cooler along the coast, and while there could be a pop-up shower most of the rest of the week and even into the weekend, we are staying rain-free, and we're brightening up and starting to warm up as high pressure builds in this weekend. Temperatures rising a couple of degrees each day. We'll likely be back to near 90 with higher humidity by Sunday into Monday.